The Monty and the Pharaoh Show is brought to you by...
Because wine is your second favorite four-letter word. California wine, New York attitude. Good fucking wine.
Yeah.
As like Cody Rhodes finishing the story. You know, on paper, it's the greatest thing the family ever accomplished was what happened in Texas that day.
Right.
And they blow it.
And then after Kevin wins the title, Kerry wins the title, he goes off on his motorcycle ride and he wakes up with no foot. I mean, what the hell is that? That didn't happen. That was like 2 years later. I mean,
right.
You know, that was insane. And then they made it, what was it, like after one person died, that's when Mike started training, which also wasn't true. It just drove me insane.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I don't think a movie has to be exact. But the thing is, that story was so built to be very emotional, and they just dropped the ball. But
right, that's what I was saying. The movie lacked everything. It lacked passion, heart, emotion. Every death was glossed over as meaningless. And at the end, where supposedly Kerry got in a fight with Kevin in the front yard and punched his dad, and it's insane. He didn't shoot himself in the front yard. I mean, I get it. You could say it shouldn't be accurate, but it's a biography. What does a biography mean? It's a story of a person's life.
This film might be worse than 350 days. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I hate that guy.
Nothing is worse than 350 days.
Wait a minute. Wait, what was that, Bob?
I hate that guy, Evan Ginzburg, the most opinionated, pompous ass in the world. He hates everything about today's wrestling, and he can't find any good. And he's like Jim Cornette, even though I think Jim Cornette is just a stick because he makes money off the marks that buy into everything he says, like a cult.
But wait, Bob, but you didn't know that Evan
Cornette's
Ginzburg was the associate producer for
Jim
the wrestler?
Jones?
Bob,
yeah.
if I asked this to many wrestlers, I'm going to ask you. If Evan Ginzburg was not the associate producer of the wrestler, would it still have been successful?
Oh, well, why wouldn't it have been? Was it? I like the wrestler movie, but was it really successful?
Oh, to me, it's one of my top 5 greatest movies.
Yeah, I like it.
We could thank Mickey Rourke for that, guys.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
My favorite wrestling movie of all time is Paradise Alley, starring the legendary Sylvester Stallone and Terry Funk.
Hey, so I'm going to tell you right now, Bob, I have that on DVD. It's almost impossible to find that movie anywhere.
What, Paradise Alley?
Very hard, very hard.
What are you, crazy? You can own it on HD now. You can get HD Blu-ray.
Yeah, I'm not
what
buying shit. I
what
got
are you,
time for that.
I got it on VHS. I got it on DVD. I got it on Blu-ray, and I own it on Amazon Prime in HD.
Bob, we're going down so many rabbit holes in this interview. It's fucking crazy. All right, Brett Sawyer. What's your problem with Brett Sawyer?
You know, I never had a problem with Brett Sawyer back in the day. We always had good matches. He was always nice to me. But for some reason, he went off the rails later in life. The last time I interacted with Brett, he sent me a picture of himself shoot me a bird, and he said, and through a Facebook Messenger, he's like, well, fuck you, Bob. And I was like, yeah, well, fuck you too, Brett. And that's the last I ever heard from him.